So here we are in Moriarty Saloon in the back end of Megaton, but it just doesn't feel as dingy as it should do. It's too nice, too happy, too light, too friendly. So, you know what we've got to do. Now, those of you that have been watching my Fallout 3 roleplay playthrough will know that in episode 3, poor Sebastian finally made it to Moriarty's Saloon, but I kind of felt that before he came in, I wanted a bit of kind of fear and trepidation of this saloon. I mean, the poor guy's never been to a bar before in his life, but this saloon is just it's just too happy, really. I mean, it's very light. I love the way the sun rays come through there, but it kind of feels more like a little cafe, really. We've got all these little chairs here, bits of kind of food around, but it's all very kind of light, and everyone kind of looks fairly friendly. I felt that I wanted something a lot more dingy for my version of for Moriarty Saloon. So I went on to the Nexus, had a little dig around, and let me show you what I got. And through the power of mod magic, here we are. This is Moriarty's Saloon, enhanced by MonsterMonkey. Now, all the tweaks here, what I like about it, they're all kind of subtle, but at the same time, when you put them all together, we get an experience that is far more what I would expect a bar to really be like, at the back of Megaton, run by a stingy and tricky Irish little gangster. We've got some posters up kind of around the place. We've got this kind of quantum banner here. The whole place just kind of feels a little bit darker. The lighting's been changed. We've got a red light over there. We've got a kind of a purple light now around here that really does feel very, very seedy. You can imagine, you know, people kind of sitting over here, kind of maybe taking drugs or being a little bit kind of inappropriate with each other, and even just little things like putting Nova next to the red light, you know, gives that kind of indication that, you know, of the red light district a little bit more than we've got before. None of the characters and the other objects have kind of been changed, which is great, so it's still perfectly functional with any other kind of mods that you've kind of got around, but it does feel that little bit more like the kind of place that Sebastian, the character in my kind of roleplay, would be scared of and would not be entirely comfortable being in here. Now, one thing that I didn't include in my particular roleplay that is part of the mod is this slot machine. This is actually made by Razor Wire, but MonsterMonkey and him have kind of paired up and they bundled it together, but it's optional. You can include the ESP or not. And essentially, as you would expect, you can gamble your caps, and you can hope that you get some sort of kind of prize out of it. Now, I decided not to put it in because I didn't want Sebastian to become a gambler at this particular stage of his life. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't kind of come back and maybe kind of install it later. You know, maybe when Sebastian comes back here at some point, you know, they could have installed this and he'll start gambling away. But it's a really nice little addition and quite a cool little way of or making it feel like a kind of a bar. You know, you've always got the guy kind of standing in the corner playing on the machine. You've always got the guy sitting there staring at people, the random girl, the fact that everyone's staring at you, and all that kind of stuff. Haven't actually managed to kind of get any prizes out of this thing yet. So from that point of view, I guess that's fairly realistic. In that no, I'm not kind of winning anything, but it's nicely animated and it looks very kind of cool. Can't give me a prize. Give me a prize. Oh man. Oh well. So this is it, Moriarty's Saloon Enhanced. A nice little touch that just makes Moriarty's a better place to be in. Let me show you how to install it. And installation really couldn't be easier. It's the fairly standard Nexus Mod Manager route. I've put the link to this particular mod in the description of this video. It's called Moriarty Saloon Enhanced by MonsterMonkey. Read through to see exactly what it does, and you can see all the various kind of options there. There's some nice images to kind of show you what life is going to be like. And the installation, you click on the Files tab here, and then we've got the two files. If you just want the dingy looking saloon, then it's the top one. If you want the slot machine as well, then you're going to need both. And then I'm assuming you've got Nexus Mod Manager, and if you don't, go and check out my videos on that. You just click download with manager, and it'll ask you what you want to open it with, and you say Nexus Mod Manager. And if you want both, if you want the slot machine, then you need to do both files. And when you come back into the Nexus Mod Manager, you'll see that the status will have changed to downloading, and obviously depending on how big the file is, it'll take various amounts of time, but it did it in a couple of seconds. Then you need to go and find the mod itself, and if it's the same as mine, it will appear in the building selection of your mods. Click on it, and then you just need to hit the activate button up here. You'll get the mod was successfully activated tab, and then it will have been added to your plugins, and here it is. What you'll need to do now, of course, is run boss and create a merge patch to make sure that your game runs smoothly. If you don't know what boss is and you don't know what merge patch are, then again go and check out my videos on that to help you out. I do hope that you enjoy your dingy looking saloons as much as Sebastian hated it. If you remember, he ran out of there thoroughly drunk and screaming. And of course, if you haven't checked out my roleplay, then do go and check out those vids as well. I hope you found this episode of Mod It useful. If you have, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys real soon. Take care. Bye bye.